Alrighty. Let's get into this. I got my fan on pretty high, so if that is disturbing, let me know and I'll tone it down a bit. But I think we're all set to get into this. Tidying up my desk here, so bear with me for a moment while I get everything put back the way I like it to be. Let's get my speakers back. Not that I'll be using my speakers right now, but you know. Oh, what's up? What's up? We got What's up, bitches? Hell yeah. How you guys doing? I am chilling. I got a Baja Blast. I'm ready to blast. I'm ready to tilt. I'm ready to tumble. Oh, man. Let's see. Let's see if my Pro Controller is charged. I'm gonna go find out. Yeah, okay, it should be good enough for the stream. Oh god. That's I hope that went well. I'm not gonna get into details, but I know how your grandma is, so I hope that wasn't a harrowing experience. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Do your shit. I'm excited. You working on a new video? Oh, shit. Hit the microphone. Alright, let's get comfy. It's time to tilt and tumble. This is gonna be something else. Also, once again, let me know. I got a fan on, and it's on a higher power than normal, so if that's picking up on the mic, just let me know. It shouldn't be, because I set a threshold on it, but I don't know. I can never tell. Oh, hell yeah, dude. I'm excited. I loved part 1. Alrighty. I do believe we're ready to get started here. Now, oh, that's good. That's good. I'm also glad you're not dying of heat exhaust. Anyway, let's kill the music and let's get into some Kirby. Alrighty. Now, I'm hoping that I hope that my gyro settings are intact. If they're not intact, I'll have to reboot the game And I don't know if this game saves your progress. I would think that it does, considering this game came out in, like, what, 2000? 2001? So I'm gonna remain hopeful that we're not gonna be fucked here. But let's give it a shot. So we got to level 6, and I thought level 4 was pretty brutal, but level 5 wasn't that bad, even though it had an ice physics. Like it had an like ice physics floor. Like, I don't know, it was weird. I feel like ice physics combined with how this game is already designed feels like it couldn't get any worse than that, but somehow I thought it was less bad than the water stuff. And I thought the quicksand was not that bad either. Now, Zach is saying that there's a chance that the final level might have all of the gimmicks together, and please don't manifest that. I don't want to think about that. But, you know, we'll see. Let's see what level 6 does to our psyche. Oh god, it's another lake level. Wait. Hold on. Okay. I think our gyro is good. I don't think we need to adjust at all. So how are you guys doing? Are we chilling tonight? Are you ready to watch me make weird noises again? So I don't know if I'm prepared for it, to be honest. I'm kind of just trying my best. Now, something that I discovered, a couple things I discovered last night. First and foremost, remaining calm. Calmness is a virtue with this game. Another thing I noticed is that you don't actually have to shake the thing violently to make Kirby jump. You can just tap the controller kind of hard and firm. Like if I just tap a little bit, he jumps, which is good. That means I don't have to shake it like a maniac to make Kirby jump, which is really good. Now, it doesn't change the fact that this is still a game that basically asks you to be methodical, but also gives you a time limit, so it's like, I don't know. And, Cappy doesn't hurt you, so that's a relief. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Well, we need time anyway, so you know what? That's okay. Okay, that worked out. That worked out. We're doing fine. Surprisingly smooth. Oh, I'm gonna backtrack a bit. Get some more clocks. Checkpoint. Beautiful. Okay, so far, I'm having fun. That's a good sign. Oh man, alright, here we go. Alright, I'm glad you guys are chilling. Yeah, I'm very curious. Can I jump over these? No, I cannot. But it looks like I can get there from the water on the other side, so I'll try to do that without dying. Oh, can I get these? I think these are 1-ups. Fuck yeah. Okay. Hold on. We gotta nudge it. There we go. Doing alright. Yes, that is exactly what we're doing. Slow and steady wins the race today. Oh, no. Okay. I'm kind of mad that we got another, like, lake level. Oh, shit! No, oh, okay. That's even worse. Hold on. Come on, man. I thought we were done with this lake shit. I really thought we were. But now this sets the precedent that yes, level gimmicks can return. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but, you know, that's what it is. The other thing I'm noticing here is that Cappy will pop out of here. So even if you lock into this thing, oh, he can still pop out and get you. Okay, we're gonna do that. Get whatever this is. Bro, fuck off. No, Kirby, go back up there. Go back up there. No! Are you kidding me? Go to this bonus stage. There you go. Hopefully that saves time. What's going on here? Oh, are we looking for little... Oh, we're looking for little hidden things in the grass. And there's Wispy! You can warp to level 8? I don't think I want to warp to level 8. I kind of want to play the rest of the game. I think that would be kind of lame if I warped to level 8. No. I'm good. Oh, see, I'm familiar with Cannibal Corpse. I've never listened to Cannibal Corpse. Not to give you the wrong impression last night, but I am familiar with the band. To which case, I will ditto the question, ask you, what is your favorite album, and do you got any recommendations? Yeah, no warping. We ain't no bitches, okay? I'm assuming Cannibal Corpse is a metal band. I like heavy metal, so I'm definitely down to discover a new metal band. Oh, what the hell am I doing? Just go. Well, I need 1-ups too, so that makes sense. Okay, there we go. We got it. We got it. Did somebody say cannibal? Oh. What a legendary time to show up. What's up, Sean? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping by. Well, see, Kirby here, for those who are unaware, Kirby's main gimmick is that he eats people. So technically Kirby is a cannibal. He's also a little fella. But even that, what I'm saying is that even little fellas can be cannibals. Now, to give you some context, Sean, this is a game that you control by tilting. And this game came out in the year 2000. It was a Game Boy game. And they put a gyroscope inside of the cartridge. And it's interesting. It's interesting. There's my first L. First L of the night, boys. First of many, no doubt. Dude, these guys are kind of annoying. Just center. I gotta center myself. You should have seen me last night. I was waving this thing around like a maniac. Is it not possible to jump in there? You know what? I'm gonna stop trying. Yeah, they are. They absolutely are. Hold on. I gotta reposition my fan because this is. Oh man, it is so hot in here. Is that gonna work for me? That should work. That should work. That's a little bit better. That's an improvement. Okay. Let's try that again. Oh, Lord. Sean, do you have any experience with the Kirby series? I'm very curious. Or if you have any interest, I don't know. I'm always curious to gauge what people think of Kirby. Kirby is a very interesting series because it is one of the biggest proponents of the it's not what it looks like on the surface, you know? You know, one minute you're going for a nice little stroll, you're frolicking, you're collecting little pieces of cake and giant tomatoes, and then you're fighting God. You fight a giant floating bleeding eyeball that shoots blood bullets at you in multiple games, which is fucking awesome. And I think Kirby is technically like an eldritch abomination, right? I haven't played all the recent Kirby games. Oh no, oh no, oh no! Aliens! Oh shit! He got me! I think Kirby is about to develop, oh, he's about to develop some, casadastrophobia. Hey, Zomblader Studios can explain to you what casadastrophobia means. See? This is the perfect game for you. Literally has everything. It's very Sean-coded. It's got aliens, it's got cannibals, it's got little fellers. It's perfect. Oh, can I get all these, please? Oh, there's way too many. I was not getting all of those. This is kind of a cool idea, though. I like the half-pipes. This is kind of a fun idea. Even if it's kind of insane and I'm probably gonna fall off. Oh, oh god. Oh, jeez. You know, I tried the demo for Forgotten Land. That's another reason why I'm doing this Kirby marathon for myself, is because I really want to get to that. But there's a bunch of other Kirby games that I haven't played that I'm curious about. This was chief among them, but I've also been interested in playing, like, Canvas Curse and, oh, what's the one on, Game Boy, the Metroidvania, Amazing Mirror. It's a game that I grew up with, and I never finished it, so there's some personal stakes in it for me. I wanna experience this stuff. But there you go. That's another level in the bag. But yeah, Sean, next time we hang out, maybe we can try some Kirby games. I don't like where this is going. Okay, let's get prepared. Oh, okay, thank God. Thank God, it's a flying level. Oh, are we finding a boss? Not a boss. But I think this is just a shmup level, which is great. Shmup is, shortened slang for shoot 'em up, by the way, for the uninitiated. But this is cute. I like these levels. It's like Twinbee, but you know, you're the ship. Hey, Kirby looks like a hemorrhoid. Oh, man, you know... Thanks for that, Zach. Oh, give me the balloon! Are you trying to tell me that your hemorrhoids look like Kirby? Give me that, give me that, give me that. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's get out of here. I love little levels like that. Short but sweet. That was fun. I'm not losing my mind. That's what I'm here for. I like Pinball Land, but it's hard as hell. Like, it is one that I tried to beat, but I could not beat. But it's cute. It's charming. I really like Kirby's Dream Course for the Super Nintendo. That's the golf. Well, it's golf, but it's like abstract golf. And that game's also really hard, but I think if you play the 2-player mode, I think it's really fun in 2-player. The single player is pretty difficult, but 2-player, that's a vibe right there. That's a good like weekend hangout game right there. I recommend it. I think that's also on the Switch Online service, so definitely give that a shot. That's my personal... I would say that Dream Course and Air Ride are like my personal Kirby spin-off recommendations. But there's also really good ones, like Kirby Mass Attack on the DS is sort of like if Kirby and Pikmin crossed over. And I love Pikmin. I love Pikmin. That is my favorite Nintendo series of all time. Also, I'm very quickly picking up on the mechanic here. These ghosts are kind of like boos. You gotta lure them. Oh shit. Okay, alright. That's fine. As long as I'm not falling off, that's all I care about. Shit, I almost fell off there. Jeez. This is the fortress, right? Is this level 4? I mean, it looks like a fortress, so I'm assuming it is. I wasn't paying attention to the levels we're on, to be totally honest with you. Can't go in there. Do we need a key first? Okay, alright, alright. Slow and steady here. Or not. I mean, that's fine. The good thing about the dungeons is we get plenty of time. Oh, come on, man. Ridiculous. Oh, I love Superstar Ultra. I played Superstar Ultra all the time when I was a kid. And then last year, I played through the original Superstar on Super Nintendo. And they're both fantastic. I really like the visuals and the charm and the sound chip for the Super Nintendo one. That shit's great. I'm gonna take a sec to keep up with chat because I've been focused on the game here. Yep, Planet Robobot based, fantastic game. I think that's one of the best like of the 2D like sort of like standard games. Robobot is great. I still got to try Canvas Curse and Rainbow Curse, and then yeah, Amazing Mirror. I want to go back and try that. Amazing Mirror, I'd love to be able to play like the multiplayer, but I don't know if I'll be able to get that set up. But if possible, sure. If not, single player is fine with me. It's not like Four Swords, where Four Swords is like kind of shitty in single player. Amazing Mirror is more like it's totally fine in single player, but I think the multiplayer would be a lot of fun to try out. But yeah, I think Superstar is so far, from the marathon that I've done, Superstar is my favorite game so far that I've played. But there are other games that have come out like later that I really like. I remember really liking Squeak Squad and Return to Dreamland, and I have a real soft spot for Kirby's Epic Yarn. I think that game is charming as hell, and that's definitely a comfort game for me. So I'm excited to go back to all of these. And also, Zach, a Pikmin stream is damn near inevitable. We will probably do a Pikmin stream at some point. Yeah, we should. I don't know if the so I think Kirby 64... See, Kirby 64 is one of my favorite childhood Kirby games. And I just replayed it. I think it's super charming. I love everything. The visuals, the cutscenes are awesome. The music is fantastic. Just the atmosphere, everything about it. I think the copyability combining thing is great. My only problem with 64 is I don't like the way Kirby feels. I think the controls are very stiff. I think coming off of Superstar and then going into 64 made 64 feel more stiff. So I don't think it's as fun to play as other Kirby games, but I do think it's still a really good game. And I think just from vibes alone, it's one of my favorite N64 games for that reason. But yeah, for some context, Sprited here is one of my IRL friends, and what was it? It's like it was a couple months ago at this point. We met up to play Four Swords, and we played it on Switch. And so, you know, on Switch, you can do wireless download play. And you would think that that would work really well, because we all had our own Switches with us. We were all in the same room. And we were going to play The Legend of Zelda Four Swords. And the connection was terrible. And we were all sitting in a circle right next to each other. In fact, that was the only way that we got the game to be bearable, was to sit literally in a circle on the floor. We tried playing casually in my room, and it didn't work very well. And that's just such a shame. It seems like Nintendo's like Switch Online netcode also applies to local play, which just baffles me, because like, why couldn't you just do wireless? Why does it need to connect to online? Oh, we're doing another flight boss. I'm excited. Kracko again. Oh, we're reusing bosses. That's kind of lame. Oh, he's shooting lightning this time. Oh shit. That sounded painful. Kirby's damage noises, because it's so compressed, it just makes it sound so much more painful. This poor little guy. I feel bad for him. Oh god. I did play Dreamland 3. And as someone who played 64 a lot growing up, I kind of felt that Dreamland 3 really felt like a prototype 64. Like, I basically played Dreamland 3 and then 64 back-to-back, because in chronological order, like in release order, they were back-to-back. I think the only thing in between them was like Star Stacker or something, so... Yeah, it's just a shame that you can't do wireless in the online, because, I don't know, I think that would be cool. I haven't played Dream Buffet. I know that's one of the newer games as well. Have not played it yet, but it looks pretty fun. I think that's also like a multiplayer kind of game, so maybe we could play that on stream sometime. We could do a community night. I used to do community nights back when I streamed on Twitch exclusively, so that's something I'd be willing to bring back. Also, now that we've gotten to a new world, let's do a little save state. But it could be fun, you know? I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even realize that he was making Gordos until the fight was basically over. 4 red outline tiles. Oh, I'm sorry, I read that wrong. For red outline tiles, hold A. For blue ones, hold B. After blinking, they'll vanish. Oh, you gotta hold it down, and it's like a little ventilation thing. That's pretty cool. And you also control these with A. This is gonna be very interesting, guys. So let's try to navigate onto here. Do that. Oh god, they disappear! Go, 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 go! Well, I didn't know that. Jeez. But yeah, Dreamland 3 and 64 were made by the same team. And it was a different team. I think 64 was the last game that they made. Because you'll notice that Kirby games after this, with the exception of this one, the next game after this was Nightmare in Dreamland. And Kirby games would have a fundamentally different feel. I would say that Nightmare in Dreamland is basically a soft reboot of Kirby. But, Dreamland 3 and 64 are just like, they're so cute. They're just really cute, cozy little games. I love them. You know, they're not crazy when it comes to, like, the fun factor. Like, I think if you're looking for, like, more thrilling gameplay, I would recommend Superstar or, like, any of the Game Boy Advance or DS titles, but I think if you just want, like, a cozy, feel-good game, Dreamland 3 and 64, you can't go wrong with them. Also, if you've played 64, but haven't played Dreamland 3, play Dreamland 3. I think you'll really enjoy it. There's a chance that the emulator didn't boot up because... Well, here's the thing, right? So, I think the reason why it probably didn't work on your DSi is because the DSi doesn't have gyro built in, but I'm sure if you tried emulating it on a 3DS, you might be able to get it to work, because 3DS does have gyro built in. But I don't know. I'm not an expert when it comes to that. Come on, dude. Good thing we save stated. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I think Sakurai directed that one, and then I think he only came back for Air Ride. Because Air Ride is Sakurai as fuck. That's the best way I can describe that. But no, I don't think so, because Sakurai, I think he did Superstar was his last one. And I think he did... Because I think it was Dreamland 2, Dreamland 3, and 64, the Dark Matter trilogy. The Dark Matter trilogy was not done by Sakurai. Those were, like, very distinctly a different dev team. But the only Kirby game that I know for a fact that he came back for was Air Ride, which, as I said, is Sakurai as fuck. Like, you take one look at that game's UI and you're like, yeah. Yep, this is a Sora limited game. This is Sakurai, has Sakurai all over it. I don't think I'm getting all these. Oh, go. At a certain point, it just becomes not worth it. Like, just go. Just do it. Just send it, you know? Oh, and you can actually activate both of them at the same time, which is interesting. Alright. One thing I'm thinking, I wonder if you can jump, deactivate it. No, there's not enough time. I was thinking maybe you could jump, deactivate it, and then reactivate it. I just think it's cool that, like, literally every game that Sakurai has made has a consistent UI to it. And a great way to measure the UI progression. Ah, fuck me, that was my fault. I was thrown off by the gate. Oh well. But a great way to measure Sakurai's, like, the evolution, I guess, of his UI is with the Smash games. So, start with Melee, and then you go to Brawl, and there's sort of a significant change. But then, if you look at Kirby Air Ride, it's kind of like a mix between Melee and Brawl's UI, which is kind of cool. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit! Same thing with Brawl to Smash. Brawl to Smash 4 has a certain change to it, but then if you look at Kid Icarus Uprising feels like a mix between Brawl and Smash 4. So I think that's kind of cool. And if you watch the new Kirby Air Riders Direct, you'll notice that the UI looks kind of similar to Smash Bros. Ultimate, but it's a little bit different now. It's a little bit different. I just like that. It's a very clear evolution. As a designer, as a graphic designer, that shit is so cool, and I love Sakurai for it. I think it's the greatest thing ever. Yeah, no, it's super cool. I didn't know that his wife designed the UI. It does explain. I kind of figured he designed it. I wasn't sure. But I guess that's another thing that I really like about Sakurai, is that all of his games have, like, they feel very personal. You know what? I'm not taking that. Fuck that shit. That was a misstep. Okay, well, there you go. I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat the L on that one. That's what I get for rewinding. Yeah, I actually do know that, because I think he told that story when the Sans costume was added to Smash, and they were talking about how the Megalovania remix was made. And apparently Toby Fox actually just went to his house. Which I think is really cool. But I just love the fact that Sakurai is very kind of like anti-corporate. If you take someone like, I don't know, let's say Bill Trennan, for example, like, you know how he's very well, he has very good corporate training, let's just put it that way. Or like Reggie, and the way that Reggie would talk, his demeanor was like very like corporate trained. And then you take Sakurai, and he's here like, oh yeah, Banjo-Kazooie, they're in Smash now. You can play those games on the Xbox. Go get an Xbox. And I'm like, that's awesome. This guy does not give a fuck, and I love that. I just think Sakurai is the greatest. I love that man so much. Okay, can we start making some progress here? Just go, just go, just go, just go, just go. No! Okay, we got it. We're good. No need to panic. No need to scream. I don't need to screech. Maybe a little bit, but you know. Okay, I was taking a sip. That doesn't count. That definitely doesn't count. I love Sakurai's YouTube channel. It's so good. It's so good. If you're interested in game design at all, even if you're not, like, say, doing video games, or if you're not interested in, like, even if you just have a passing interest, not necessarily like, oh, I want to design games, you gotta watch his channel. Oh my god. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, okay. Can we jump, please? Thank you. But it's so good. I also miss when Nintendo Directs were, like, goofy. Nintendo had a really good Goofy era, like, during the Wii and DS era. And then they got, like, really corporate for 3DS and Wii U, and I think the corporate feel is at its peak with Switch 2. They've occasionally done some goofy things, but it's a lot more toned down compared to how it used to be. I think like the late 2000s, early 2010s was like peak Nintendo. Like they were having fun with their marketing and they were having fun with their directs and their E3 presentations and all that. And it was good shit. It was a good time to be a Nintendo fan. You know what? You're saying, I didn't know that Toby Fox was going to pitch Mother 4. I'm very curious to know how that would have gone down had it happened. But yeah, no, you guys are on the money. When Iwata passed away, there was a fundamental shift in Nintendo's demeanor. And that's, I think, for the worse. It's not to say that Nintendo's gone totally downhill, but I am not a fan of corporate Nintendo. Like, modern-day corporate Nintendo, I'm really, really not a fan of them or their practices, but I still have a lot of respect for the developers and the games they make, and I guess that's sort of, like, always been my stance, is, you can criticize the corporation without putting down the talent. That's always what I say, you know? But let's try to give this an honest shot. Yeah, this is going to be kind of tricky. I still don't fully understand how to adjust the speed of these. But we're gonna make it work, I think. Okay, okay, alright. Oh no, we gotta go diagonal for this one. Yeah, I don't know. I'm tilting in every direction. Oh, you know what? I think you gotta keep it still. No, never mind. I don't know, actually. This is very inconsistent. But I made it. I made it. I made it, and that's all that matters. Jesus. Oh, God. Ah, Jesus. Why are you making me do it like that? Okay. Oh! Ah! This fucking game. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. I'm not tumbling right now. I'm actually jumping right now. See, I tilt, Kirby tumbles. That's how this dichotomy works, okay? That's what you need to understand. I'm only tilting. I am merely the tilter. Kirby is the tumbler. Jesus Christ. Even when you hold it still, even when you lightly tap the controller to jump, he still goes flying sometimes. I'm surprised I'm doing this good, but also I'm gonna shut up because I don't want to jinx it. I really don't want to jinx it. Jesus Christ. Nah, man. I just want to collect some clocks. That's all I want to do. I just want to get my time back up. We did it though. We did it though. That's what matters. That's nothing to it. Nothing to it. Just a lot of panicking. That's all. Yeah, Doug Bowser, despite his name, that's the thing. He's literally Doug Bowser, and he's not goofy about it. That is such a shame, dude. Dude, if I was president of Nintendo and my name was like John Ganondorf, I would be fucking making as many public appearances as I can and being like, yo, it's me, guys. It's me, it's Bowser. And he's like the most boring-ass corporate fucking president that Nintendo of America has ever had, and it's so fucking annoying. God damn it. Like, I don't know, he seems like a nice guy. Like, Doug seems like a nice guy, but he does not have the charisma that Reggie had. Like, Reggie was like, you could tell that Reggie really gave a shit, and he actually really liked video games, and he wanted to be an active participant in everything involving the fans. Fuck! Put it this way. Think of how many memes there are about Reggie. Now, tell me, how many memes have you seen about Doug Bowser? You know what I mean? I know that might seem like a minor thing, but like, just think about that for a sec, you know? Shit, hold on, I gotta focus here. Gotta be stillness. Okay, we're good. I don't know, Nintendo's just like, it's the wacky, whimsical video game company. Why aren't the presidents like wacky goofballs? Like, that's how it should be. Fuck me! Oh, I hate that. I hate that. Oh, that's so annoying. This stage is so nerve-wracking, man. I gotta start all over again, man. Ah, what a load of shit. Whoa, no. Oh, man. This was a wonderful game to select as my second game for my big return to streaming, because this is a serious test of, can I focus on this very unorthodox game and also stream efficiently at the same time? Fuck yeah, dude. There we go. Reggie was truly a man of the people. I think that's the bottom line here. There's a good chance that, you know, Reggie and Iwata... Oh my god, dude, no. Reggie and Iwata were very responsible for... If you grew up as a Nintendo kid, they were responsible for making your childhood pretty fucking cool. Because there are a lot of things that they personally vouched for to make a reality. Like, putting Wii Sports packaged with the Wii, that's a really good example of that. And it's something that we saw the ramifications of as early as the Switch. Remember 1-2 Switch? That game is a tech demo. That should have been a pack-in title. And it was sold separately for $60 fucking dollars. I'm like, man, I'm not paying $60 for 1-2 Switch. I'm sorry, Nintendo. That ain't happening. The Welcome Tour on Switch 2 it's a little bit better, because it's only like $10, but still, like, it should be free. It shouldn't cost anything. Welcome Tour should be a pack-in title. I don't know why it's not a pack-in title. And it's like, I know there are like some logistical reasons why it's not a pack-in title, but also the Astrobot game on the PlayStation 5 is a fully fledged 3D platformer, and it's like 8 hours long, and that was a pack-in title for the PlayStation 5. And that's totally free. So if that can be free on the PS5, then I feel like there's no excuse for the Switch 2 Welcome Tour to be a paid thing. That's the greatest point. You're making such a good point there. Is that fucking 1-2 Switch wasn't even that good. Like, I played it a handful of times. Jesus! Okay, this bonus stage wasn't even worth it. I don't even know why I came in there. Oh my lord. Oh, and I can't get that red star. What a load of shit. What a crock of shit. What's up, MWax? How we doing? Oh, why did I do that? Oh, what the fuck, man? That's so evil. That's just so evil, man. Shit. I was so excited that MWax came to watch my stream. This game is difficult. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, Astrobot was extremely high quality. It was a free pack-in title. It did a really, really good job of showcasing the capabilities of not just the PS5, but also the DualSense controller and what it's capable of. And it was also just a really solid 3D platformer, so good that it spawned a full sequel. And that sequel was a Game of the Year contender. But the Switch 2 Welcome Tour is $10 and 1-2 Switch was fucking $60. Make it make sense. Nintendo is out of touch. That's the only way, like, that's the only explanation here. And I think that's something that, like, most people could tell you is that, yeah, Nintendo is out of touch. But it's just kind of frustrating, that's all. And I'm sure here's the other thing you gotta remember about 1-2 Switch, MOX. When 1-2 Switch came out, it was like one of 5 launch titles on the Switch. You had Zelda, you had Bomberman, and you had 1-2 Switch. And like maybe 2 or 3 other like digital titles. Like there was nothing for the first month. The Switch had a pretty lousy launch, lineup. And I think the only reason why people didn't complain about it more is because one of those games was Breath of the Wild, and Breath of the Wild is like a 100+ hour game. So I think a lot of people got the Switch 2, got Breath of the Wild, and like that first month was nothing but Breath of the Wild. And then the next month after that, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe came out, and that was also like a really big popular game. A lot of people got it. A lot of people sunk a lot of time into it. So it kind of feels like Breath of the Wild and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe sort of like, it was sort of like putting a Band-Aid over that launch lineup, but it is what it is. The Wii U Pro Controller is great, and also, hot take, I think the Wii U gamepad is super comfy. I think it's super, super comfy. I love the gamepad. I think the Wii U is extremely underrated. I will defend the Wii U till the grave, okay? The gamepad, I think I like the Switch Pro Controller a little bit more. I think it's just a little bit comfier. But yeah, that Pro Controller goes hard. Is that just like where we were? Is this... Are we on 7-1? No, we're on 7-3. Okay, never mind. I was gonna reload to get some lives back, but nah. I think we gotta just keep going. We gotta run it. Yes, we have another Wii U supporter. Preach it, brother. That's all I'm gonna say. just preach it, brother. Fuck. This sucks, man. Oh, this game's so sensitive. Memwax, I don't know if you've ever played this game, but it is pretty sensitive. That's kind of part of the charm, but also I gotta like lock the fuck in. It is really hard to balance talking to chat and playing this game. So thankfully this game's really short, and we only have like 5 levels left, so I might be able to move to like Wario Land or something in the next like half hour, hopefully. But if I'm gonna do that, I need to like lock the fuck in. So I will read chat in intervals. I'm sorry, but it's the only way I can get through this. Any other game, and like it would be a lot easier to balance chat, but I gotta just be honest here. Like this shit, this is a demanding title, and I am tilted. I am doing what the game is asking of me. I am thoroughly tilted. But I'm not tumbling. As I established earlier, I am merely the tilter. Kirby is the tumbler. So we're gonna try to take this slow and steady. Because, you know, as they say, you know, slow and steady wins the race. In this case, slow and steady preserves my sanity. Holy shit. Okay, so far so good. Whoa, hell yeah, look at that. We clutched it out. Nintendo Land, I think is actually, I think Nintendo Land is just straight up the best pack-in title they've ever made. Like, Wii Sports, it's iconic, you know, it's classic. I like Wii Sports, but Nintendo Land, just a legitimately really good, really high-quality minigame collection. And it's a ton of fun in multiplayer. And it's a game that I revisit often when I have friends over. It's a really fun game. The Mario minigame is really good. The Luigi's Mansion one is really good. The Zelda one is really fun. The Metroid one is, like, surprisingly deep. And even, like, the single-player ones that are more arcade-like are really good. I remember the F-Zero one being really fun. The Donkey Kong, like, course, where you gotta, like... That one is also, like, a tilt control kind of game. Where you gotta tilt it, you know, like, left and right. And you have a little course. You have, like, a little cart you gotta take through a course. The Yoshi one, where you gotta draw a path. Lots of fun stuff. Super solid minigame collection. What the fuck? Nope. Oh, I can get a 1-up, though. Give me a 1-up. There we go. I think my only complaint with Nintendo Land is I wish there was a Kirby minigame. I feel like Kirby was, like, mysteriously left out of that. We got obscure stuff, like we got a Game & Watch minigame, and Mysterious Murasame Castle, which is crazy. And that's not to say that, you know, I think that's really cool that we got, like, some obscure stuff, but there was no Star Fox and there was no Kirby, and I feel like those two were missing. Oh my god, this is nerve-wracking as hell. But I think we got it. I think we got it. We got it. We got it. Devil's Third is so fascinating to me. I've never played it, so I don't know much about it. I know that apparently it sucks ass, but oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I gotta pause. Devil's Third isn't it like the most expensive first-party Nintendo game on, at least on the Wii U? It's like $300. It's crazy expensive. You know, it's a very good point. Wasn't there a balloon fight one? I'm trying to remember everything that was in that collection. There was a balloon fight one. There was an Animal Crossing one. What else? There was a Pikmin one. The Pikmin one was pretty fun. That's like the most accessible Kirby, or no, that's like the most accessible Pikmin game. There was the Zelda one, the Metroid one, Mario, Luigi's Mansion, F-Zero, and then Murasame Castle, Game & Watch. And then like the Donkey Kong and Yoshi ones. And yeah, I don't know. The lack of Star Fox and Kirby is weird. I feel like those should have been included. Some of them are kind of obvious. Like, I don't think like a Fire Emblem minigame would have worked very well, because Fire Emblem, by nature, is a complicated series. That is a complex series. But, I don't know. I think it would have been cool. Duck Hunt would have been kind of cool. Or like an Excite Bike minigame, I think would have been rad. But I still am very happy with how Nintendo Land came out. I think it's a super charming game. And I would recommend it to anybody who likes local multiplayer games. See, I love the quirky gimmick Nintendo games like this one. But I also love the local multiplayer-focused games. So, you know, like, that's why Kirby Air Ride is so special to me. But it's also why I'm a big fan of the Mario Party series. And stuff like Nintendo Land. Oh my god. Alright, so this was a gimmick that was in another dungeon. And yeah, there are dungeons in this game. Every 4th level is like a dungeon. Well, that sucks. Oh well. This is true. I think I want to say Sakurai is probably just a big Fire Emblem fan. I do think there are maybe one too many. I think including Byleth was sort of like a stretch. Like, they probably should have stopped. I feel like they could have done something else instead of Byleth, but, you know. At the end of the day, it's Sakurai's game. You know, it's his choice, his decision. And, you know, it's not for nothing. Byleth is a fun character to play as. I just feel like, did we really need a 20th Fire Emblem character? I don't know. I don't know about that. Okay, we're wasting time. Let's get out of here. Oh, whoa! Holy shit! I'm telling you, man, this game is intense. Okay, we're not going this way. Fuck! Well, I got a 1-up, and then I used it immediately. Thankfully, stages are pretty short. I mean, they're not super short, but they're short enough where if you die before the checkpoint, it's not super punishing. And as I said before, I think a level of challenge here is coming from the fact that I'm trying to look at and respond to a chat while playing this game that is very, very dexterity focused. But we're making it happen. We're making it happen. But yeah, recovering from a jump, because the jumps just straight up, they make you go all over the place. There's kind of no avoiding that. And trying to recover from that, that's so far been the biggest challenge. I don't know if I'm ever actually going to, like, figure out the optimal way to do that. I think I just gotta endure. We're gonna go nice and slow here. Nice and slow and steady. Okay, nope, we don't need to go there. A lot of these platforms are very, like, fake-out-ish. Like, oh, hey, you need to go here, and then you find out, oh, no, it's just another optional area. And if I don't get back now, I'm screwed. And it's not like Kirby's a ball, you know? Like, as you can see, he clearly still has his legs. So, he's just, like, choosing to do this, I guess. Because wouldn't that be funny? It's not like Canvas Curse, where he is literally cursed to be a ball, and that's why he's a ball, and that's why you gotta roll him around. But oh well, it is what it is. I wonder if I can turn off that 100 messages thing with Restream. I feel like there's gotta be a way to disable that, because that's kind of annoying. It's just a little bit annoying. But if I can't find anything right here in my chat settings, then, you know, I'll just have to check that out later. Maybe notifications? Nope. Yeah, no clue. If anyone knows anything about Restream and knows the answer to that, you know, let me know. Let me know. Go to my Discord. Otherwise, I'll investigate that after the stream ends. Oh, I see we also got another bot. I wonder if I can ban him from here. Is he on Twitch? Yeah, I don't know. There's only a few of you guys in here. I assume you guys are smart enough not to click on that. Fucking hell. That's what I'm saying. The Bit Crushed, like, they put Kirby's voice in, because this game came out right after, I think in the same year as Kirby 64, and 64 was the first game to have Kirby voiced. So I'm guessing they wanted to have that in this game, because, you know, it's cute. Everybody likes Kirby's voice, you know? Kirby gets bitches. So we, you know, we're gonna make him have his voice in this Game Boy game. So it's obviously very Bit Crushed, and I don't know, it's funny. There are times where, like, you can take damage from enemies, and Kirby will react to it, like he does in 64, but because it's Bit Crushed, it sounds so painful. I'm like, oh, you poor little guy. Oh, great. Okay, well. Let's get this. Let's get this. Come on. Come on. Oh, wait. Oh, they're on the other side, too. That's really... Oh, we might be stuck here for a while. What the fuck? Excellent. Alright, let's see. You said Marth, Roy, Byleth, and Lucina. You gotta have Ike. Ike is essential. That's my only other thing. I think Ike is essential, and then I would also include Robin, if only because Robin is so different. He's like a wizard character, and we don't have too many like mage characters in Smash. Like, most of his stuff is casting spells, which I think is really cool. So I would keep Robin for the originality factor. And I would definitely keep Ike just because he's like a heavy sword fighter. He uses a great sword. But also because Ike's fucking badass. And he's the protagonist of multiple Fire Emblem games. And also his games are fucking fantastic. I highly recommend Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. Okay. No! I think Byleth is a little bit unnecessary. I mean, it sucks because it's like, I think if you wanted to truly trim the fat, I would probably just say get rid of Roy and Lucina, because they're very similar to Marth. I guess that's also why Echo Fighters are a thing. Like, I don't find the Echo Fighters that offensive, because it's not really, they're not putting a lot of effort into another character slot. It's basically a skin. It's kind of like in a Mortal Kombat game or in Injustice, how there were, like, prestige skins. So, for example, in Injustice 2, you could play as Captain Cold, but there was a skin that made him Mr. Freeze. And it had, like, unique voice lines and animations and stuff. Also, this is really fucking tough. I'll just say that right now. Brother, I'm going as fast as I can. I'm gonna save some time. So that's ridiculous. Jesus. But like, going back to my Fire Emblem thing, like, Corrin, for example, I think is a pretty unique character in that, yeah, he's a sword fighter, but he also, like, morphs into a dragon, and his sword is a chainsaw, and, like, there's a lot of cool shit there. I missed. Oh, that's so annoying. So I think what we gotta do is we gotta do this circle without missing any switches, which is easier said than done. And then end it by landing on that last switch. So let's just let them all reset. And then we're gonna try to get this in a circle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck. How are you supposed to do this? This is actual, like... Dude, this is the dumbest shit ever. Yeah, you know, you're right. I think that was novel with Roy. I think it was a novel concept to promote the new game with Roy. But yeah, I also think, like... I agree with that. I feel like it was cool in Smash, in Brawl to, you know, you brought in Ike. One new character, and Ike is cool because he represents the GameCube and the Wii. So I think that works. And then also, there was a Fire Emblem 1 remake on the DS, so Marth was still very relevant. And then in Smash 4, I think the only new characters I think were Lucina and Robin, and that also worked because Robin then represented the 3DS, and Lucina was basically a clone of Marth. For the most part, Lucina was basically the new Roy, even though they also added Roy to that game, so it's a little bit muddled up, but it is what it is. Ultimate, I think, is when they went a little bit overboard. And also, I think so, just adding Corrin in Smash 4 was kind of like, yeah, I could have gone with something else. I don't know. I played Fire Emblem Fates, so, like, I thought it was cool because I played the game that he was from, but when Byleth was revealed for Smash Ultimate, it was like the biggest eye roll. I'm just like, great, another Fire Emblem character. Oh, it should have been Master Chief. It really should have been Master Chief, but oh well, you know, it is what it is. Dark Pit being a skin is it's interesting that you bring that up, because There are some characters that are Echo Fighters, like, say, Ken or Chrom or Lucina or Daisy. Like, those are all Echo Fighters. Richter is an Ecto Fighter. An Ecto Fighter. An Echo Fighter. But then you have some characters that are just skins, like the Koopalings and Alf from Pikmin 3. And so I'm just like, I think the idea is that an Echo Fighter is technically a little bit different. Like, their frame data is a little different. Their moves might have slightly different properties. They might have a little more weight to them, or they might be a little bit lighter. Like, if you play Samus and then you immediately play as Dark Samus, you'll notice that Dark Samus is a little bit floatier. But they're still pretty similar, so I don't know. I think the only reason why Dark Pit is a different character is because of those minor things. Like, his bow, like Pit's bow, you can control where the arrow goes. Like, you can control it independently, but Dark Pit's bow, like his arrow, like, it does curve, but it's very hard to curve. And then his arm is the electroshock instead of the upper dash. But like I said, that's super minor shit. So I don't know. Yeah, I agree with that. I think it would be cool to do something like that. I'm gonna have to shut up to attempt this again, because this obviously requires maximum focus. But that's basically what I'm saying. And like to go back to my point, other games like Mortal Kombat and Injustice do that very well. I think Injustice 2 did a really, really good job of that concept, and I'm like, they should just do that for Smash. I'm like, they could do DLC that is just, we're adding a bunch of skins for characters that make them look like other characters to get more representation in. It worked out pretty well for that game. Like, I'm trying to think of some examples. Like, Captain Cold became Mr. Freeze. Flash could be the Jay Garrick Flash. And you could also make him Reverse Flash. Cheetah could become Vixen. I'm trying to think of some others. Those are the ones, like, off the top of my head. I think you could take, like, Green Lantern and make him Sinestro. Things like that. Like, characters that are similar, functionally similar. And the great thing about, like, a DC Comics game is, like, there are a lot of characters that are similar and have similar, like, powers and stuff. So, like, that was a really easy way to do it there. So, I don't know. I think it could be fun. It could be fun. And I think what they did with some of those characters was Injustice 2 had, like, a custom moveset thing. So, if you added a certain skin, you could change aspects of their moveset. So, like, Robin is a character in Injustice 2, and it's the Damian Wayne Robin, so he has a sword. But there is a Nightwing skin that you can give to him, and if you make him Nightwing, instead of fighting with a sword, he fights with the bow staff, which is kind of cool, because it wouldn't make sense for Nightwing to use a sword, because Nightwing doesn't kill people. So, I don't know, I think that would be kind of interesting. I think Smash would benefit from something like that, especially if they're looking for ideas for, like, a Smash Deluxe on Switch 2. That's a great idea. Just do skins. That way they don't even have to develop new characters. I don't know. It makes sense to me, but also a Kid Icarus Uprising remake on Switch 2 with mouse controls also makes a lot of sense to me, and I don't know if that's going to happen, so I don't know. This is just the worst. I don't know how... it's so strict. This is so strict. Okay. Man, I miss one by a second. And then you're fucked. You gotta hit all of them in sequence, or you are fucked. You gotta go slow enough that you won't miss any, but you also got to be fast enough so that you can hit all of them before they reset. Come on, bitch! Ah! Fucking hell, that's annoying. Oh my lord. My personal opinion is, and I think this is accentuated by the fact that Sakurai is working on a new Kirby Air Riders game. I don't think it's going to be Smash 6. I feel like it's more likely that it'll be a Smash Ultimate Deluxe or whatever. It would be really funny if they called it Smash Ultimate Ultimate. I think that would be great. I think that's what they should call it. But also, it kind of just goes to the fact that I don't think there should be a new Smash. I feel like Smash Ultimate delivered on everything that you could possibly want in a Smash game, minus a few things, and I'll get to that in a sec. But the idea is that Smash Ultimate has every character that's ever been represented in the series. I'm also just going to make a save state here, because this is fucking ridiculous. I might save scum through this if I have to. But, Smash Ultimate, it has everything. And I don't know how you top that with a new Smash game. I feel like, you know, a new Smash game, you could definitely, like, have a good quality game. Oh, I thought I got it for a sec there. But, like, there's no way they would get the same roster or the same amount of stages or whatever, so, like... Instead of trying to beat that, I would say to just re-release Smash Ultimate on Switch 2 with, you know, higher performance, 4K compatible, 60 FPS. I think it's already 60 FPS, but like, oh, I got it, let's go, we got it. Thank God. And then, you know, add some new content. And the new content, I'm not saying like, oh, you gotta add like 20 new characters or whatever. I just think, you know, re-release it with better, you know, better frame rate and better, you know, higher resolution. Do the typical deluxe treatment. And then the new content is very simple. Add Smash Run. Just add Smash Run. Okay, I think Smash Run, it's such a shame that that didn't come back for Ultimate because it's the best side mode in any Smash game. I love the adventure modes, like, as much as the next guy, but Smash Run was fucking peak, because it was basically just City Trial. But for Smash. God, this sucks. Thank God. Okay, we gotta go. Nope, 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 fuck that. Fuck that, I suffered way too much to die. I'm not doing that again. I have standards. Wait, what? Oh, do I gotta get one of these? Oh, Jesus. They just made the most infuriating level here, huh? You guys don't understand. This is like pulling teeth out. Okay, it wasn't either of those, so I'm gonna save some time. Oh, this is horrible, man. It wasn't that one either. Okay. Is it this one? Please be this one. Or do I have to get all of them? It's none of them. Oh, wait, what the fuck am I supposed to do then? This is really fucking horrible, man. Do I have to get, like, all of them? God. Kirby's expression right there is exactly how I feel. All right, well, you know what? I've been sipping on nothing but Mountain Dew for this whole stream, so I'm gonna go get some water and cool off a little bit. I'll be right back. All right, I figured out how you're supposed to get through this, and it's very stupid, very cryptic, but you have to apparently when you bounce and Kirby flashes, that is an invincibility state, and then you defeat the robots. I didn't know the robots were enemies. I thought they were just like part of the stage design. I didn't know they counted as enemies. That's just ridiculous. Yeah, see when he glows like that? That's so stupid! Nowhere does the game communicate to you that that's what that means. I just want to mention that right now. Anyway, I think it's time to fight a boss. Also, yeah, Sora, it's a miracle that Sora was added to Smash at all. That's never happening again. That Disney money ain't nothing to laugh at. Okay, You got a homie here. What do you mean, the fuck? The fuck? What the fuck? What do you mean? Also, my thoughts on Megadeth are, I've never listened to Megadeth, so... that's another instance where if you want to recommend an album or whatever, I'm more than happy to. More than happy to give it a listen off stream. I think we also have a music channel on the Discord, so if you ever want to give music recommendations, you can always post stuff in there. Okay, this guy closes his eye, which is very, very annoying. That's something I'm noticing about the bosses, is they're not so much difficult as they are just kind of annoying. Oh, wow, he just chucked me right into that. Where is he? Oh, great. Alright, come here. Come here, bud. But yeah, they're really not too bad. The only boss that gave me a little bit of shit was the ice world. And that's just because of the ice physics. You know what? We'll do that next time we hang out as well. We'll play some Nintendo games, and we can get stoned and listen to metal bands. I think that would be awesome. I would be down to get stoned and listen to Megadeth. That sounds like a vibe and a half. Alright, fellas, it is time for level 8. It is time to finish this shit. I'm excited and horrified at the same time. So I'm gonna take a swig of water and we'll get into this. Oh. Wet my whistle a little bit. Kill off my dooski. I know, right? Doesn't that just sound like the most insane vibe imaginable? Alright, 4 more levels. I fully anticipate these to be absolutely horrendous. Is it? Is it invalid? That is unfortunate. In my YouTube bio, check the description for the stream if you're watching on YouTube, because I put that one in recently. So that one should be valid. But I'll double check the one on my bio. I think I also have one on my link tree. But thanks for the heads up. I'll double check them and make sure they work. Okay, so let's go right here. And let's make a save state right here. And we'll get started. And if you can't find... If none of them work for you, let me know and I'll send you one. I could also probably just post a link in chat. But for now... Wow, I can't believe I didn't die right there. Great. You know, I'm thinking this is gonna be, for these last 4 levels, we gotta go full lock-in, fuck it, we ball mode, because, I mean, we are a ball, so... Oh! Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good, nothing to it, nothing to it. That one goes really fast for no reason. Jeez, man! Chill! There we go. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, man. Oh, okay. Corners are a godsend. Okay, good. Yeah, I set that one up literally like 3 days ago, so that one should work. There's a chance that some of the old ones are invalid, so I will check those out after the stream ends. Thanks for letting me know about that. We hit the checkpoint, so it's not bad. I'm not losing sleep. I'm not crying yet. Okay, I might be crying a little bit after that. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? You know what would be another great, like, gimmicky Nintendo game to play on stream? Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix. And that would be great because, as far as I'm aware, fucking hell, this is hard. All of the music should be copy-free. It's basically all Mario music and, like, stuff in the public domain, like classical shit. Oh my lord! I may game over here. We're gonna probably find out what happens when you game over. That is ridiculous. Okay. Hit this. Go straight. Okay. Go around it. Oh. Nah. No, 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 no. Alright. Why is it like this? And that one's just suddenly like, fuck you, you're out of here. Just suddenly. Suddenly just so much worse. Oh my god. Holy shit. You know, I was thinking if we got this done in a reasonable amount of time that I would be able to start Wario Land, but I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna work out tonight. That may have to... We may have to wait for Wednesday for that. If I do get this done in a decent amount of time, I do have a couple little micro Game Boy games we could check out. I have a couple in mind. On the NSO service, because, you know, that's gonna make things easier for us. Jeez, this is insane. Okay. So if I hit continue, what happens? Oh, it starts us back... Starts us back here with 5 lives. Interesting. Okay. Well, I think since it does that anyway, I'm just gonna load the old save. Because this has 14 lives, and that's a lot better. Alright, fellas. I gotta lock the fuck in now. I am not going to be able to read chat too much because this is requiring my full attention. Okay, where is the center point? Right there. I'm going to have to try this game in handheld mode because I feel like it's probably more fun in handheld mode. I'm gonna feel like such a G if I get this done on with the controller. Oh man. Okay. Why are we suddenly so low on time? Go, 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 go. Just be slow and steady, you know? Never forget to do that. Even though the game is on a time limit and you are actually being rushed through the levels, still gotta, you know, take your time. Take your time. If you don't take your time, you will die. Fuck off, bro. Oh, jeez. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? We did a lot better. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Fuck! I don't know how I survived that, but I'll take it. I will take it. Oh, man. You know, we take those. We take those. That was stupid. That was just stupid. That was just so stupid, man. Ah, okay. Okay, that's fine. We're okay. Oh, whoa. Well, yeah, you know, I'm glad that you guys don't give a fuck if I rewind or save state or whatever, because, yeah, I think next time something like that happens, I'm just rewinding, because this is... This is gonna give me a heart attack if I'm not careful, let's just put it that way. Yeah, fuck it. I don't care. I really don't care. If I was at the end, too. Oh my god. Oh, yeah, you're right. It is. It's fun, but infuriating. I think this game's fun if you're not taking it too seriously, but because I'm trying to beat it, it's like, man... My hand hurts, man, from, like, shaking the controller so much. Cowabunga? Cow a fucking piece of dog shit. Yeah, indeed. I agree. This is definitely one of those cowabunga, cow a fucking piece of dog shit moments. It's one of those buffalo diarrhea moments. What, there was another one? Oh, well, oops. Probably in there. Maybe, I don't know. Let's just try to get through this game before it starts to overstay its welcome, you know? That's annoying. Okay. Alright, I gotta focus again. But then this guy jumping... Why? Dude, this is evil. I can just brute force it. Yep, that's what we're doing. Brute force it. That's all you gotta do. Sometimes you just gotta say fuck it. That is a life lesson for the kiddos out there. Oh god. We need time. Time is of the essence. There's also like a bajillion chests. Hello? We gotta open all of these? Oh, there's a key. I guess that's it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm taking it and leaving. Oh man, what the hell do I gotta do here? What the fuck am I supposed to do? It's so cumbersome. Yo, we got raided again. Thanks, David. I think that's a 2-time, possibly a 3-peat. I appreciate it. You know what? Maybe I should bring back the countermeasures. I don't know. What do you think? Whoa! Oh, that was TBG? Sorry, I see your name and I instantly think it's you. I saw your name first. Thank you for the raid, TBG. I really, really appreciate it. But yes, I think I may need to bring back the countermeasures because you know what? Those are really fun. I don't know. YouTube's a little more strict with copyright laws, so I don't know how well it'll work because it was like a Super Sentai thing, but and also it has Kappa, and that's not really like that's more Twitch culture, but I guess I do also still stream on Twitch technically, so I don't know. What do you think, David? You and TBG are definitely staunch believers in the countermeasure culture. So I gotta ask if you think that would make sense. Should I have a countermeasure for my stream, even if I'm on YouTube now? Because that is just the best way to thank people for a raid. Yeah, I did wall jump. Oh my god, it's an auto-scroller. What the fuck? I didn't know this game had auto-scrollers. Oh, this is gonna be terrible. By the way, David, you are tuning in for the, what I assume is the end of this game. Because it's this and then one more level, and I think we're done. And they throw a fucking auto-scroller at me right at the end. Because it couldn't get any worse. It just couldn't... What the fuck? Oh, it kicks you out of them if you hit the bottom of the screen. Okay. Well, that's tremendous. That's so cool. I love that. I think that's very sick. How epic. That is such epic game design. I love that. I love that we go the entire game without a single auto-scroller, and then in the second to last level of the entire game, it's like, hey, we have auto-scrollers. Get fucked. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. It's the gift that keeps on giving, I'm telling you guys. This puts Souls games to shame. I'm honestly surprised that I saw the raid at all because I've been having to lock in real hard for these stages. And you know, I'd like to think I'm doing okay. There's a few extra lives, at least, so, you know, that's kind of nice. I didn't know that that was part of the pit. Can you really blame me for that? Okay, well, you know. I mean, it's not even that bad of a stage. It's kind of fun. It's just, like, really off-putting that there's suddenly an auto-scroller. Oh, no, am I gonna get crushed? Okay, we gotta stay on top of our movement here. But I also gotta be careful. I gotta be slow and steady. I gotta maintain my chi. Focus myself. Have a clear mind. You know? You could make this therapeutic. If you're a masochist. Like I said, I think this would be a perfect game for Ryan. I think he should absolutely stream this game. I think it would be right up his alley. Okay, well, what the hell? What the hell? I need another balloon! What the fuck was I supposed to do? Now the game's just, like, not making any sense. This UFI, oh. Well, yeah, I'm done. I'm cooked. The UFO guy gives you a balloon. I should have waited. I should have waited. No way to cancel. I don't even know if it's possible to cancel out of it. Okay, so the strat here is we gotta wait till the very end. And then we can pick up the balloon. Because if not, it will end before we have a chance to actually kill the little UFO guy. And we gotta get him. And I actually, you know what? I just went against what I said right there. So I'm just gonna rewind real quick. There we go. That should give us maximum time. The fuck, man? Okay, well, I'm done. I fucked up. Okay. I will finish this tonight. Like, this is getting done tonight. Mark my words. Come on! What the fuck, man? I was shooting at him. I mean, it doesn't help that your shots come out super slow. You can only shoot, like, twice at a time. And controlling this is kind of a nightmare. I'm just gonna hit everything that I can. This is like hidden to the side. How was I supposed to get that? Like, there was... At least we're getting rewarded for it. I don't think that's where you were supposed to go. Oh, no. No, 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 no! Okay. Hey, man. Do your thing. That sounds like a fantastic fucking time. You have fun. I appreciate you coming by. Take care. I will finish this in your name. Well, you know what, MLX, I appreciate that. I think we can definitely get this done. So this is the final level, and the final boss is, I would assume the final boss, is coming up here. So I'm actually gonna, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna rewind back to the start. I'm gonna save state, and we're gonna do this. Well, hopefully it doesn't take so long that you'll fall asleep before I finish it, but I will try to finish it. Hopefully I won't get too stuck, but I don't know. The last dungeon was kind of ridiculous, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But, if I can get this done before the 2.5 hour mark of the stream, that would be great. That would be just such a nice little concise stream. And yeah, I'm already taking L's. I'm already fucking up. But we'll get it. We'll get it. I think we gotta pair some momentum, and I gotta like propel myself. Yeah, like that. No clue what this place is gonna have in store for me, but it's the last one, so I'm ready. I'm ready to deal with this. Oh god, I hate these switch puzzles. Oh, and if you fuck up, it sends you all the way down at the bottom. At least you can't fall off the sides, but god, that is still horrible, man. Jesus Christ. And I'm on super limited time. Okay, I got it. I got sent back down, but I did get it. We need like a checkpoint or something ASAP. Oh god, here we go. Insane. God damn it. Okay, yep. Right now, it is Kirby stuck in cuck. Alright, you know what? I don't give a shit. I don't want to do... I'm getting to the point where I'm like, this level design is so fucking infuriating that I'm just gonna take this room by room. Oh, shit! I don't know how I did that, but I'll take it. I will take it. Alright, you guys need to come out. And then I'm gonna take that. Alright. And then we're gonna... We need this guy out again. There's our key. Get the hell out of here. That is such dickish placement. I do want those clocks. Okay, we got it. A cannon? Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. Whoa! That was cool. I like that. Is that it? Are we at the boss? Okay, that wasn't as bad as the last dungeon. It's like I said, the difficulty is inconsistent. But let's see if the final boss actually gives me some trouble, because it would be the second boss to do that. Let's see here. Hey, it's DDD! Oh boy. We get to fight DDD. In the cannon? What? Oh, maybe we gotta dodge him first. It looks like he's invincible right now. Oh, man. I'm not doing a good job of this. Maybe I gotta hit him when his back is turned. Nope. Jeez. What the fuck? Yeah, actually, that did something. There we go. Oh no! I got sucked! Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Okay, this is actually a boss. Like, this is actually pretty fun. I'll give the dev team credit where credit's due. They made a final boss that's actually pretty fun. Oh, nope. Shit. Lord. He has just a sliver left. Oh, it's so hard to aim Kirby when he comes out of that. So hard to aim him. There we go. Yo, Kirby's actually using his legs. So you're telling me he could have done that the whole time? Is that it? And so a starry night returns to Dreamland. That's the cruelest joke of this entire game, is saying that. No, yeah, Kirby just felt like rolling around. Just, yeah, nope. That's classic. Classic Kirby. Oh my god. Oh, that was something else. Oh, I did it. I feel great. I feel great. I beat this game with a controller. Hand-to-eye coordination. I think my final thoughts on the game are that it's cute, you know? It's a really fun concept. If the game was any longer than it was, I think it would be kind of a big problem, but I think it's the perfect length for this type of game. Fun but frustrating. I would put it in the same category as the Kururin. But I'm definitely ready to get back to a more traditional game next stream. Next stream, we will finally be starting the Wario Land series, and that is so exciting to me. But yeah, I'm glad I was able to finish. Oh, you own an original copy? That's fucking awesome, dude. Yeah, I played it on the Switch Online app for the first time. It's not really a fun fact. And I think it's pretty fun. That's pretty cool. It's a cool game. But yeah, this is definitely one of those, like, one of those weird Kirby games. Or really just one of those weird Nintendo games in general. And I'm glad I finally knocked it off my list. and I'm glad I was able to experience it with all of you guys. It was a blast. Really was. Yeah, Wario Land is gonna be pretty sick. I had fun with Myths and Monsters, and I had fun with this, but this game also caused me a lot of stress. I think Wario Land is gonna be the first, like, really fucking, like, peak experience, and I'm pretty stoked for it. I love that little Kirby sprite. He's so cute. Look at him. I love him so much. He's so happy that we beat the game. Well, I'll take a picture of my stats, and I do believe that's it. All right, there's my high score. So if any of you want to try to beat my high score on this game, that's what you're shooting for. Oh, yo, look, he's in his little house. Next time, look for red stars. How about kiss my ass? I'm good. I am good. Gonna beat it tonight. Please don't do that. You hear that, guys? MWax is gonna beat it tonight. I'm happy for you. I really am. It does look like a little capsule house from Dragon Ball. It's really cute. I like the screen. That's Kirby Tilt and Tumble. I would definitely recommend trying it. I think you have nothing to lose by trying it. Especially if you have Switch Online, give it a shot. I think it's pretty fun. I don't know if I necessarily recommend beating it unless you're like a serious Kirby fuck freak like I am, but you know, I had a pretty solid time with it. Now, I was gonna end stream at 2 hours and 30 minutes in, and we got a solid 10 minutes before then, so I was actually thinking of trying another game tonight, a little one-shot that will probably take me about 10 minutes. We're gonna try baseball. Yeah, we got a little bonus game. Because it's like the only first-party Nintendo game on here that I haven't tried that isn't part of a big series. And I was going to do it anyway. But we're gonna try baseball, because I'm really curious. I figured this would be just a fun little 10-minute thing we could do to end the stream. Zach, have you ever played baseball on Game Boy? Is it any good? I'm not what you would call a baseball aficionado, so I'm probably going to be really bad at this. But, you know, we can try it. We can try it. We can give this a little shot, just so I can say that I played all the first-party stuff on here. You know, we'll try batting first. We'll be the Bears. Obviously I'm gonna be Mario. Hello? I wanted to shake it up a little bit, okay? Oh, shit! Oh, okay, well, never mind. I'm not as excited anymore. Oh, that's gotta be a home run for sure, right? What the fuck? What? What about that? Or is that just gonna be an instant out, or is that a home run? What the fuck, dude? This is... I don't know. I don't even know how to gauge the strength of the bat. Like, I do not understand any of this. My baseball experience, at least with video games, pretty much begins and ends with Mario Sluggers. Wait. What? Man, what the fuck? I don't know what I'm doing, man. I really don't know. That's got to be a foul, right? No, it's not a foul. Well, how the fuck do I run? Do I mash buttons to run? Guys, I'm gonna be honest. This kind of fucking sucks. This is the music's kind of cool. Like that's the only thing I'm really getting from this. The music's kind of fun, at least. That's a foul. Yeah, there you go. You know, I'll play like Mario Superstar Baseball or something sometime. That's an actually fun baseball game. This is pretty bad. This is like one of those games that, like, if I got this for Christmas, I would be really, really fucking disappointed. You know what I mean? This is like one of those really, really bad Christmas gifts that you get from, like, some uncle that you never see or whatever, and he doesn't know what to get you, and he's like, here's this baseball game. And then you play it for 5 minutes, and then you realize it sucks ass, and then you never play it again. But it's got Mario on the cover. It's gotta be good. Yeah, no. Well, there you go. That was our little interlude for the end of the stream. I didn't even get to 10 minutes. I'm gonna be honest. I just kind of fucking hated that. So, you know, hey, it is what it is. MLAX can go to bed now. I ended up not extending the stream by much. I don't know. Zach, what do you think? What are your thoughts on baseball from the very limited experience that we had with it? Or if you've played it at all? I'm sorry. I'm not crazy about like NES and like 8-bit era sports games. I think the only sport game that I've ever enjoyed from the NES era is ice hockey, and that's it. That is literally it. I don't think I've enjoyed any other. I think the only exception would be probably Mario Golf and Mario Tennis, but I haven't played either of those. And I hear that these are a little bit better. I think these are both made by Camelot, right? Yeah. I've heard that the Game Boy versions of Mario Golf and Mario Tennis are really good, but I haven't played them, so I don't know. Perhaps for the future we can try those out. And also, unfortunately, Wario Land 3 is the only one on the Switch Online, not 1 or 2, so I will have to pursue more dubious methods of capturing those games. I think it's just really inconsistent. Like, if you're going to have Wario Land 3, why not 1 and 2? Why Kid Icarus of Myths and Monsters isn't on the service makes no sense to me. Why the Pokemon games aren't on here makes no sense to me, but, you know, it is what it is. Nintendo doesn't make a whole lot of sense when it comes to their NSO offerings, so I've just kind of grown to accept this, as that's just the way it is. But, with that being said, that is going to do it for tonight's stream. I thank you guys so much for coming by and once again keeping me sane during the horrors that are Kirby Tilt and Tumble, and I'm glad to have it out of the way. And I am beyond hyped for Wario Land. I just gotta state that again. Super excited. Zach tells me that Wario Land 1 is a lot closer to Mario Land 2, and I really like Mario Land 2. So I would be super, super interested in seeing what Wario Land brings to the table. But, yeah, that's gonna do it. So, MWAX, you get some sleep, get a well-deserved rest, and Zach, once again, thank you so much for coming by and sticking around. Yeah, I think we might actually stream again tomorrow, because I'm gonna be busy Wednesday night, and I'm also gonna be busy Thursday night, so I might get another stream in tomorrow. So keep your eyes peeled for a notification and stay tuned, and I'll try to get some shit fixed up. Till then, you guys take it easy, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.